HackMHS participants. Today I'll be showing you how to create a GitHub repository. GitHub is a free online software for your team to develop, manage, and collaborate on your code. Now, to start, you're going to sign up for free on github.com. Once you've reached the home page, we're going to go download GitHub Desktop. When you've reached this page, go ahead and download for your OS and run the desktop installer. When you've completed your installation, go ahead and open Desktop. It should prompt you to sign in, and then you will reach a screen like this. To make our first repository, we're going to hit Create a New Repository on your hard drive. We're going to give it a name. I would name it something that your team agrees upon, something related to your software, but I'm just going to call it Test for clarity's sake. Then we're going to hit Initialize with a README and leave the other fields blank. When Desktop is downloaded, it'll automatically create a GitHub folder somewhere on your computer. I have it in my Documents folder. This is where we're going to put our code. Whenever we put our code in here, we can upload it to GitHub online. I'm going to make a text file called myapp to represent our code being brought in here. Now when we go back to GitHub Desktop, we can see that the file I just added was added to our repository. Now it's not online yet. First, we have to commit it to the master and push it to origin. So we're going to give our update a name, and then we're going to give it a description. Then we're going to hit commit to master and publish repository. Once you publish your repository, go ahead and refresh our homepage, and you should see your new repository here. This is what your repository will look online to all of your teammates and anyone you share it with. As you can see, our myapp has now made it on here. Now, in order to share this repository with our team, we're going to go to Settings, Manage Access, Invite a Collaborator, and then you'll type in their GitHub name. Once given the proper permissions, all of your teammates will be able to upload code into the GitHub. In order for us to not overwrite each other's code, we're going to use something called branches. Whenever you add a collaborator and you want them to be able to upload different code, you're going to have them create a new branch. So I'm going to create my own branch called Nicholas. Now I can switch between the master and my own Nicholas branch and publish the code in two different places. For example, I'm now going to create another text file called myapp2 and publish this branch. Going back to the site, we can now change the branch and see that myapp2 has been uploaded into the Nicholas branch. Finally, the last thing you're going to want to do is bring the code back to your computer. There are two ways to do this. First, in GitHub Desktop, you can clone repositories like we've been doing. Secondly, you can hit download zip, and all of the files in this branch will be downloaded into a zip file. That's it for our GitHub tutorial. I hope you are now familiar with the GitHub basics. There are countless other developer tools that you and your team can use, so I wish you the best of luck in HackMHS.